Richardson questions a man who was over the limit on bass and trout.
So you could have left those fish in the car and not left them in a basket.
Why don't we walk over there?
As you can tell, I pick up everybody else's freaking
And I definitely appreciate that. Most people picking up trash, great. You know, that's absolutely, wonderful of him to do that. It's not his trash. But also it's a great disguise for him to pick up trash and throw it in his hoop basket and keep this extra trout in there and nobody's seeing the fish. Come on, why don't you come back to my truck and we're gonna go through those fish together real quick.
Okay.
How big does bass have to be?
I don't know, 5 inches.
They have to be 10 inches. So that one's 8 inches. That one's 8 inches. That one's 7.5.
The man caught 3 trout, 3 bass, and 1 perch. There is a strict 1-fish bag limit for bass, along with minimum size regulations.
The biggest thing with these size limits is let the trout get to a good size.
Length restrictions ensure fish have time to grow big enough to reproduce before they're caught. The goal is to keep fish populations healthy.
And you're allowed to have 2 trout, right?
Correct. I have 3 in the basket, but I caught it. I didn't catch it here.
You're over your limit, your trout and your bass. And your bass is short. So all 3 of those fish are illegal, and 1 of these fish are illegal, okay?
Right, but I caught one of these guys down there.
Well, where did you catch it down there?
By number 1 pond.
Whereabouts by number 1 pond?
Where the bridge is.
So it's Mousam River. Just because you move locations in the river doesn't mean you can keep an extra fish.
Okay.
Why don't you have a seat in your vehicle for right now, and I'll be right with you.
Okay.
All 3 bass are illegal, and if they don't stock trout in number 1 pond, this is a stock trout. So for his excuse of that, he caught all 3 fish here, and now he's just trying to cover it. So definitely going to be some tickets issued.
2113.
Richardson runs a background check for any prior violations. Overfishing is a serious crime, and repeat offenders can be arrested.
Grade 226.
The man comes back clean.
All right, so you're getting 2 tickets today, okay? I'm not gonna bring you to jail. Could bring you to jail, they are arrestable offenses. The first one's gonna be fish violation.
Yeah.
They're too short and you have too many, okay? And the other one's the over the limit of brook trout from Mousam River. You gotta pay attention to the law, okay?
This is my own fault.
And you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you much.